Shalom. Today is Tanit Esther, the fast of Esther, and tonight is Purim. And I'd like to just review the laws of these days and the customs. As we said, today is Tanit Esther. It's a fast day. It began in the morning and it goes until after sunset. It's considered to be one of the easier fast days. And if you're really not feeling well or have a headache, bad headache, then you could be more lenient than the other fast days. And if you really have to, you can have something to eat. Now, I would suggest not having a big 3-course meal, but just having something to tide you over, because it's really important to be part of the community. Al tufrosh min hatzibur. Don't separate yourself from the community. And when the community of Jews are fasting, not only in commemoration of the fast of Esther, but also for the troubles that we're facing now, and there's certainly many of them. Many of them are coming from Persia, from Iran, just like they did well over 2,000 years ago. So it's important to be part of the community and fast if at all possible. After sundown, in the evening tonight, at night, we read the Megillat Esther, and it's important to be in shul, to hear the Megillah read. We also read the Megillah tomorrow morning in shul. Some of the other mitzvot of the day are tomorrow. We have a seudah, we have a festive meal, during which we try to fulfill the halacha that's brought down in the Talmud, chayiv inish lebesume b'puraya, that you're actually obligated to get drunk to the point where you can't tell the difference between Baruch Mordechai and Ar Haman, blessing Mordechai and cursing Haman. There are different opinions of the best way is to actually get drunk. Some say that you can get drunk a little bit, or get into a state of mind that your mind is a little foggy. Some say by taking a nap. The point is to get into a state of being where you really can't tell the difference between Haman and Mordechai. And this comes back to the mystical meanings of Purim, where God is hidden and things are blurry, everything is cloudy. And that's also why we wear costumes, which is a custom to dress up, to reflect that idea of Hester Panim, of God being hidden. There are 2 other mitzvot on the day of Purim. One is Mishloach Manot, where we give 2 kinds of foods to one other person. You could give a roll and a bottle of orange juice, or a piece of cake and a piece of fruit. Anything that can be eaten as a meal on that day. So it's 2 foods to one person, and there's another mitzvah of giving charity, giving tzedakah, matanot le'evyonim. You're supposed to give tzedakah to 2 separate aniyim, to 2 poor people on the day of Purim. And of course, it's definitely better to give more charity to the poor and maybe a little less of the mishloach manot. But those are the basic laws. 2 foods to one person and money to 2 aniyim. We also add al hanisim in our Amidah and also in Birkat HaMazon. And there's a special Torah reading in the morning. We don't say Hallel on Purim because the rabbis say that the Megillat Esther, is considered to be Hallel. And it's a very nice idea to do the Megillah, to hear the Megillah in as large a community as possible, to fulfill the concept of Berov Am Hadrat Melech, that since we're publicizing a miracle, Persumei Nisa, it's best to do that in a large community, and that's how we give the most glory to Hashem, to God. There's a custom tonight before the Megillah reading to fulfill an ancient halacha. Now it's only a custom of machatzit hashekel, that every Jewish person would give a half shekel to the temple. Well, since we unfortunately don't have our temple anymore, we can't fulfill that mitzvah, but we can fulfill, it's still customary to donate half shekel. What is a half shekel? It's not the half shekel that we have in Israel today. It was a silver coin. So most shuls have whatever is considered to be that half shekel, and we give 3 of them, because in the Torah portion of Truma, which talks about the half shekel, it says Truma 3 times. So the minhag of the Ashkenazim, at least, is to give 3 half shekels. And the way we do that is usually they have them on a plate in the synagogue, and you would give money, whatever money you want to give, to charity, and then you would lift up those 3 coins. There's a minhag also to blot out the name of Haman, and that stems from the parsha we just read this week, Zachor, Parshat Zachor, when it says Timche et Zecher Amalek, to wipe out, to erase the memory of Amalek. So whenever we read the name Haman, and Haman we know came from Amalek, we blot out the name by making noise or spinning groggers. So those are the basic laws and customs of the holiday of Purim and Tanit Esther. If you live in Jerusalem, a walled city, or in Shushan in Persia, the Megillah is read on the 15th, and all the mitzvot of Purim happen on the 15th of Adar, which is Tuesday night, Wednesday this year. So I wish you all a very happy, very joyous, a Purim Sameach, an easy fast today, and we should all merit to see God revealed, to get rid of the Hester Panim, the hidden face of God, and see Him finally revealed, and merit to all be here in Israel and to enjoy the days of Mashiach. Happy Purim.